Welcome to the SportPad with Eugene Tabang Mangani, the World Cup edition. Now we are now into the last two. It has already been revealed who's going to play on Sunday in the World Cup final. It's France against Croatia. Who would have thought Croatia in the 2018 World Cup final? They have played some brilliant football, particularly that first game or the second game against the Argentines, and also the French, who for me haven't been as deadly as many would have expected. They've been, quite brilliant tactically. They've been quite organized in certain games, and if you want them to step it up, they do step it up, the French. So it's going to be another classic encounter between these two, an all-European final. Remember that the previous one was South America versus Europe when Germany played Argentina. But we know for sure that this will be I think a fourth World Cup in a row where we are having European winners. I remember that 2006, 2010, 2014 has been going to Europe. So this time around it's also again going to Europe. So it shows the dominance that all these European sides have. A slight preview of what might happen is let's look at all these finals that I've talked about. The 2006 it went to extra time. We saw France being beaten in the extra time in 2006 after drawing 1-1 with Italy. In 2010 it also went to extra time, that Iniesta goal in the second half of extra time. And then in 2014 we also saw the extra time between Germany and Argentina, where we saw Mario Götze scoring that extra time winner as well. This time around, maybe it's not going to extra time, but I don't know. What do you think? Let's look at it. France, whenever they played against European sides in this tournament, they have seemed to struggle. The first one, the game between them and Denmark, that was 0-0. They struggled a lot. They struggled to penetrate the Denmark side that was organized. The other game they played against European nation, which was the last one against Belgium, and they needed that goal from Umtiti, to score so that it takes them through. Although they are organized themselves defensively, but they seem to struggle against European nations in this tournament so far. And if you look at the other side, the Croatian side, the last three games, they've all played European sides, which France is one of them. So they've played the European sides in the last three games, and each of the last three games has gone to extra time, with the two of them going to penalty shootout. So it tells you these two teams struggle against European sides in the tournament so far, and and one of them is used to going the length. And the recent history tells us that the World Cup finals go the extra mile. It goes to 120 minutes. So you might need to expect that 120 minutes come Sunday. So do not be surprised if we go to extra time. Another thing is the way the Croatians play. On the left hand side with Ivan Perisic, they play. He plays two forward, and that is the side where Mbappe likes to operate. And if Perisic is going to leave Mbappe to deal with Strinic alone, it's going to end up deadly for them. It's going to end up as maybe their downfall, because Mbappe, I don't think there's a player that has proven to be as deadly on the right flank as he has done. And going on to the middle of the park, that's when it's going to be neck and neck, because you're having Brozovic, the central defensive midfielder, and Rakitic together with Modric. They will be looking to dominate the likes of Kante and Pogba and maybe Blaise Matuidi in the mix. So we can all see that it's going to be experience against energy. And for me, energy will prevail in this one. I don't think. I think the only thing that can beat France is the height of Mandzukic. But even him, France has shown in the last game that they can deal with aerial balls. So I think it's going to be a France win on Sunday. France will become the second or the two-time champions on Sunday. And the game on Saturday is going to be a very good one as well, because we saw it in the group stages that both teams, England and Belgium, they both rested players looking to lose the game so that they go into the right side of the bracket so that they can have an easier route into the final. But unfortunately for them, they're going to meet for the second time, and we're going to have to see which one becomes end up as the third best team in the tournament. So I think that one will go to the Belgians. Romelu Lukaku and Kane will be seeking to win the golden ball, and I think Harry Kane was going to take it with 6 goals. I don't think he's going to score more. I think Lukaku might score, but he won't reach that 6-goal mark. So yeah, my 2 winners for this weekend will be France and the Belgians, and my player of the tournament will be Luka Modric. He will be my player of the tournament because he has been fantastic, and obviously the young player is going to go to Mbappe. So yeah, let's talk again next week when the World Cup final has been done, and then yeah, we will speak. But by the way, don't miss the next one when we will be talking all things cricket, as we know that South Africa is all the way back in Sri Lanka, taking on the Sri Lankans in 2 test matches series. So yeah, thank you so much for joining me. Let's meet again. There's my contacts. You can contact me anytime and any day. Let's speak. So from me, Jintabang Mangani, thank you. God bless.